Next game is the Giants and the Dolphins. The Dolphins pulled this one out 31-16. Daniel Jones, 14-20 for 119 yards before he went out with an injury, and Tyrod Taylor was 9-12 for 86 yards. Good to see this team at least getting some completions through the air because this passing offense has looked absolutely dreadful so far. Eric Gray led the way for all rushers. He had 12 carries for 25 yards with no Saquon in this one. Daniel Jones also chipped in 24 on the ground on 4 carries. Matt Breida, disappointing stuff here, just the 9 carries for 21 yards. He's a safe drop if you added him. Tyrod Taylor had 3 carries for 14, and Wan'Dale Robinson just had the 1 carry for 1 yards. Darren Waller, great to see him coming back. 8 catches, 86 yards, 11 targets. He is one of the few tight ends in the league who is leading their team in targets. Hang on to him. He is not a sell high at all. Before this game started, the coaching staff was talking about how they hadn't been giving Darren Waller the best opportunities to succeed, and that was with him already leading the team in targets. So I think this is just the start of what is going to be a very effective Darren Waller season. Just keep playing him at tight end. Better days are, this is a better day, and I think this is going to continue throughout the rest of the season. Darius Slayton had 2 catches for 35. Paris Campbell had 2 catches for 23. Isaiah Hodgins had 2 catches for 19. Wan'Dale Robinson, interesting to see him getting targets in this one. 5 catches, only 18 yards, though, on 6 targets. If you're going to get any receiver from this passing offense here, Darren Waller for sure. Wan'Dale Robinson is more of a speculative add because of the targets, but I wouldn't expect too much from him as far as production next week. Sterling Shepard had a catch for 13 yards. Daniel Bellinger, the backup tight end, also had a catch for 7. Matt Breida had a catch for 3, and Eric Gray had a catch for 1. For the Dolphins, Tua somewhat disappointing here. I would have expected him to be just go insane against this Giants defense. 22-30, 308 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Just okay stuff as far as Tua is concerned. He's known to get these super crazy spike weeks this year. Basically, what's been going on with Tua is if he has a really solid defense that he's going up against, he's going to get you middle of the road production. But if he's playing a weak team, he usually piles on. So I was expecting a little more from him than just 308 yards. And the 2 picks were concerning also, but I shouldn't say concerning because we're still playing Tua every week. But the high completion percentage is awesome stuff. Achane, he looks spectacular. If you spent all of your fab on getting him, congratulations, because he is looking like an absolute superstar. 11 carries, 151 yards, and a touchdown. That'll absolutely do. A 76-yard touchdown. He just looks phenomenal. Raheem Mostert still having 10 carries, 65 yards. Only 6.5 yards per carry is nuts. And then the 1 touchdown. So both these running backs are super effective, but if you're going to say one is better than the other, Achane looks spectacular. Even when Jeff Wilson comes back, Achane is going to be the lead dog. I think he's just going to take more and more touches away from Mostert, but it's going to be a slow process because Mostert is still producing as well as he is. And Tua had 2 carries for 6 yards there. Tyreek Hill, doing Tyreek Hill things. 8 catches, 181 yards, a touchdown on 9 targets. Never trade Tyreek Hill. He is phenomenal. Play him every single week. He is a no-brainer, one of the best players in fantasy. Cedric Wilson, 4 catches, 52 yards for him. Jaylen Waddle, still with these low yards output. The touchdown saved him here. 5 catches, 35 yards, and a touchdown. I'm panicking slightly, but I still think he's a buy low. But, 5 games in a row of underwhelming output is definitely concerning there. Achane, I wouldn't say drop him, though. Clearly, you're not going to drop Jaylen Waddle. I wouldn't suggest trading him either because you're going to get a low value for Jaylen Waddle. I don't think people are really going to be paying that much for him. I think he's more of a buy low, but this certainly isn't ideal as far as Jaylen Waddle's output. Achane, 1 catch, 14 yards. Raheem Mostert had 2 catches for 13, and Braxton Berrios had 2 catches for 13 as well.